there. Let's hope the sound works. Pier 88. Oh my god, I'm wrong too. Oh. These technical difficulties every time. What's up? I'm running so late, like shit. But I'm almost there. Hold on, let me. Literally missing half the game. Like, is it worth it going there? Maps. Here is Pier 86. Oh, it's down this way. Come on. Don't do this to me right now. Why is it? Yo. Definitely gotta go this way. Okay. It's down that way, actually. Yeah, okay. And then we gotta cross the street, and then we're there. Oh my god. My bad. It's my first time doing it on a location that I don't know, so this is really messy right now. Um, but I hope that I can still make it there for the rest of the time. Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. I'm almost there. Woo. Shit. I'm almost there. Even though I'm running so late, like, oh my god. Let me go this way. I'm running so late. Now I gotta find the entrance and then I can go upstairs. Oh, should be on the left side. Yep, right over there. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, but this is not my style at all, but it is what it is right now. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm almost there. Let me switch the camera a little bit. Get a better angle. Like this. Oops. Oh, like this. Looks better. Okay. Pit entrance. So empty. I was expecting a lot more people, but I think because today is Monday, everybody's probably at work. Time the ticket. I think I'm just on time. Okay. I hope it doesn't start lagging now because I'm going inside the building. Hi. Is it okay if I'm recording?
This doesn't extend, right?
It does.
It does? Yeah. So you cannot extend it on the premises, okay?
I cannot extend it on the premises?
No, you can't extend it.
Okay, okay. This one. Let's put it like that.
Step in first.
Yeah, Joe. Say hi. Yeah. Thank you.
You go around this way.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Wonder where they put it. I think it's over there. Yo, there's barely anyone here. This is funny as hell. Look. This is so empty. I mean, it's not a stadium like the one somewhere else, but it's fine though. You can still watch it here though.
Spain's all-time record, 6 straight games with a goal. He already has 30 consecutive games with a goal or an assist, pushing back more than a year. As again, that was that time Kevin Hula got a foot of that ball in to kind of redirect it. Allowed Rosini to come get it. Coming up more World Cup action for Group G here on Fox Day. Belgium against the birthday boy. Mo Salah and Egypt. That is the first game.
I don't know how clear it's visible.
In Seattle, where the U.S. will be playing Friday against Australia. That follows this match right here on Fox. The other game in this Group H is later on tonight. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay, who did in fact arrive later than planned last night in South Florida. Ahead of that game in Miami. After some issues with their flight. Lopez put it behind the options, and now Spain in quick transition into the middle for Ferran Torres. Orizaba has the chance. Orizaba first take wide, it's knocked away. And Zini Borges is able to knock it off Orizaba out for a Cape Verde throw. That was City Lopez Cabral was the first to get it.
Recovery run here as that touch, as you said, Orizaba takes the ball wide. Try to take it across his body and strike it with the right foot in his first touch of the entire game. As we sit here in the 31st minute, But therein lies the danger for Cape Verde when they are playing across the back line and they take those risks and they turn the ball over. That opened up the space for that really quick transition that Spain just did not take advantage of.
The ball intercepting that one from Rodri and he'll weave his way around. Moreira, then Mendes, Moreira couldn't connect it there with Lawrence Duarte.
Is it playing though?
It's one of the things Babista, the Cape Verde manager, talked about is we want to have an organized team, we want to be strong mentally, but we don't want to be afraid to attack. And yet it's a double-edged sword like you're talking about, because anytime you do attack, you're actually opening yourself up to Spain on the other side. Montero defending there, Ferran Torres trying to keep it, goes down, no foul.
And keep in mind, too, you have with Spain, for Cape Verde's sake, you've got to deal with the first wave of attack, the second wave, the third wave, and the fourth wave. And I'm talking about all the different subs and options that they have to change the dynamic. As you can see, the match momentum, you don't need me to point that out to you. It's pretty obvious, but
Now, I don't know how clear it is, but
for Cape Verde, and yeah, that is the constant dilemma that they will have. And I think it's one of those situations you want to keep the game tight as long as you can. And if the opportunity is there, you take it. If not, you get content. But that's a good looking ball right left side.
yes, it is.
Mendes there on the end of the ball from Kevin Pina.
Who you think going to win?
It's nice to want something to do for the first time in a while.
Just want to touch too early. Nice look though, good. Able to get turned in space there. Duarte playing that long ball.
Why does it translate like this?
To the old protocol in VAR, where the AR would have actually let that completely go. He's waiting for confirmation that what he saw with his eyes was correct from the semi-automated offside technology. Yes, indeed, it is offside. Put your flag up in the play now. So what is the system working, even if it feels a bit different than it has been?
I hope the sound is good though.
Ferran Torres now. Knocked away, trying to play for Llorente. And that will indeed be a foul as City Lopez Cabral was trying to break out.
Just below us during that replay sequence there, they've got players from Cape Verde going to that pocket of fan. They're right by the corner, that near corner. They're trying to get them riled up and make them loud in what is a very Spanish dominant support throughout the stadium. But they have their support, they feel it. I'm sure just about every television back home will be tuned into this.
Here in the U.S., there's a large Cape Verdean population and tends to be centered around New England.
But that local rating will be about a 99.5.
The one direct flight route from Cape Verde into the U.S. goes into Providence, Rhode Island. And this is the closest that Cape Verde will be in their 3 games to Rhode Island and Massachusetts, where a lot of that diaspora community lives in the U.S. Rodri, Pedri. This is what they want, Spain, because Cape Verde a bit stretched out. Rizzo couldn't roll that in for Ferran Torres. He saw the angle and it closed down. Livermento's going to try from midfield because Unai Simon was off his line.
Looks like I didn't miss too much.
Opportunities in front of goal, and maybe you get a little fluke deflection like that. And Unai Simon, you're not expecting Rodri to turn off with the ball there, and he was at the very top of his box. He would have taken a world-class striker, someone like in our studio, Tommy Lloyd, who scored one from the half field.
Livermento, 4 goals in qualifying, has scored in 5 of his last 10 games for Cape Verde. Even as you mentioned, he hasn't scored a goal in almost 2 years for his club. He's a different player for his national team than he is for his club. Plays in Portugal. Laporte.
I think the other thing missing for Spain right now is 2 of the players that were injury downs coming in there on the bench. Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams. Why? But their directness, their 1v1 ability.
Andrew clipping it in, Kukurea getting it behind, who dangerous.
Bruh. Oh, bro. That was so close.
Comes up at the end of the play. It was Pedri's attempt that was saved, and the suggestion is it would not have counted out.
That was so close.
It's the running though from Kukurea, top of your screen. He's looking to make this little diagonal run.
What?
And by the time the ball came, it was just a touch too late. Getting into a good spot. It's a great ball across. That was then really well dealt with by the defense for Cape Verde to push it out, and then a good save from Vozinha that we won't get credit
That
for
was
because
so
it was
close.
offside. But the point I was going to make is that they're just missing some more 1v1 take you on type guys that can beat their man or two men off the dribble, and it opens up the field. Now, those are two of the best players in the world we're talking about, and Nico Rhodes and Lamine Yamal, but everybody right now for Spain is getting attracted to the ball. They want to touch, they want to combine, and there's just no space for that. So if you have players that can stay
so
wide
close.
and on the end line,
Like,
then they can get running out of defense and make them just a little bit more unbalanced.
Played short, Yvonne. Cabral now, after the free kick. Cabral!
Not bad.
Seemed terribly bothered. He's bothered now. He's screaming to try to get a ball and put it back into play.
And Jovan Cabral coming inside, trying to get over the top of that one. But look, when you have a look at goal like that, as we said, you got to give those back, even though you caught the souvenir.
If you're a kid getting screamed at by Unai Simon, that's kind of a cool thing to tell your friends, right?
I feel like a center back.
A little switch to Ferran Torres. Lucas Cabral comes to meet him.
Why is he doing this?
Barcy. Edry. Back from the court. Far crossing, rolled back inside to Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Rizabal will cycle it around. Rodri into the middle. Pedri thought about it. Fabian Ruiz just able to keep it. Cucurella, as Jimenez was chasing him down.
Damn.
Fabian Ruiz for Rodri. Rodri, Cucurella, back door, was interstate and home. It's going to be
Bro.
the crossbar. The saves.
That is a really good goalkeeper. Check this out.
Wow. It's the same run from Kukurea. This time he was
Que
onside.
loco.
So hard to defend because you don't want to drop too far as a fullback can open up space. Great header across goal again. Ferran Torres hits the cross over the first one. And then that ball's going in. The 40-year-old turning back time. Vozinha with a huge save.
His second of the game.
Like, ain't no way.
Second quarter. Because here's the thing, if you're Cape Verde, you're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel here. You're 5 minutes plus stoppage time away from halftime. And the significance of getting there is 0-0. A referee managing all the chaos here.
And Spain normally play these short, but I think this situation, they're going to try to stack it right on top of Vozinha.
Exactly what happens. Another one-away by Dean Ortiz. Rodri controls the second ball. Rodri, great quick movement. And then that one is mishit. Fabian Ruiz there. You're starting to hear a little bit of the groans. You're starting to see a bit of the body language.
And I think even you just saw De La Fuente talking to his bench there about, look, that's the type of play and the type of movement that we need to create chances. When Ferran Torres comes, normally that's got to be in the back of the net. I think Vozinha does a good job of making himself big and coming at his feet a little bit, and he's trying just to cushion the ball over the top of him. Hits it too heavily, hits off the crossbar, but then a great recovery from Vozinha. Give him credit. He had to get back up to his feet, get back in set as that looping header was coming in, and he's able to palm it over the top of the crossbar because Oyarzabal couldn't quite get the power on it because of the height the ball was at for him.
Rodri now, Spain up in the tempo, skips away from Cucurella. Visa halftime show on Fox. Jules, Tiago, Carly, and Javier, our LA studio. Spain went right back up to Cape Verde throw. Rodri back out wide. Cross comes in. Javier Ruiz the target. Lopez Cabral was there. There's space for Cape Verde. They've got the numbers right now. We have Mendes options either side. We have Mendes now. Back to his right. Livramento. That's Duarte, in fact. He's 1v2. He almost wriggled away and ends up in the hands of Unai Simon.
Cape Verde is some real competition.
The stadium comes to life when they see. There was a lot of neutrals we saw in the stands walking in, and I think your tendency is to then, when the game's tight like this and there's excitement, to start to side with the underdog. And so as they're breaking away, you're seeing fans standing up and the energy lifts. And then it's back to business as usual.
And remember, we'll have at least 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the half because of the hydration break. Shouldn't be much more than that. Pedri will dance around Johan Cabral. And Ruiz for Llorente. Here's Amala coming all the way out wide, dropping in just to get on the ball. Correa. Trying to direct traffic. Rodri back in the middle for Pedri. Pedri cuts it in. Ferran Torres trying to return. Might be offside. Verde going to defend anyway. Now the flag does come up as designed. It is onside. It's a free kick for Cape Verde.
They're working the left side of the field though a lot, Spain. They seem to like that matchup with Cucurella's intelligence and the types of runs that he's making, like this one right here. He makes a great run, really unselfish again to just lay it off in the right spot. Everything was good except the finish. Ferran Torres missing that one. Another look at the spectacular save from the goal cam. And it was Ferran Torres who, in the opening match of 2022, getting that 7-0 thumping of Costa Rica, he had a brace, had 2 goals in that game. And we'll see if this game does open up in the second half, or as he went down with something, but we're going to play on.
He needed a tackle there. Lopez Cabral way overpicks the cross. That's the other piece of it in those moments when Cape Verde do get in the attacking third.
Do they have the quality? Yeah.
Houston was wearing a jacket earlier.
Yeah, I mentioned it in the lineups, but Alexi and I were at the draw for the World Cup last year in DC, and just talking to Bautista after the game, and we asked him, what do you expect now you've got your group? How are you feeling? And he said, we've already won by being here. This is a nation and a team that are playing free. You heard Chicharito talking about that.
To Cucurella, back into the middle. Quick reaction down to his right. His third stop of the half. The Ferran Torres and the Spaniards in the building thought it was a goal.
Yeah, challenge at the near post, opens it up. Ferran Torres comes all the way from the right side. But once again, the chance creation coming down the left for Spain. That has been their strength. That's where they're finding it was a turnover.
Javier Ruiz picks it up, and Aaron passes. Cape Verde trying to play out of the back.
Oh shit.
Orizaba had that tackle off of him. That was Pedri, in fact. And that'll be a goal kick. And now we're at 45 minutes. We'll see what the number, it'll be 4 still to go.
I think to your point, that's very much what they're thinking now. Can we just get to half? We've done so well to this point. 45 minutes of real togetherness in the way in which they defended. They really haven't limited or given Spain too many clear-cut opportunities outside of the run one. And then now the second one for him, as it doesn't get full contact or power on that ball, is trying to find that far post of Rosina's goal. But I think Spain and even this crowd starting to feel that they're turning the screw a little bit.
We've got about 3 minutes and change here before the break.
Give me at least 1 goal, Spain. 1 goal.
Cape Verde it is. Just get to halftime at 0-0. RC looking for something, anything. for Rodri. Correa forced to go backwards. And Ruiz comes to get it.
It's 4 minutes.
And a return to Rodri now for the byline. First time ball in. That was meant for Llorente. It'll be a Spain corner.
Yeah, seeing Rodri in an advanced left wing position, that tells you that the Spaniards, including an experienced player like himself, feel a little impatient. They want to get a goal. They don't like this game going the longer it is 0-0. They know the expectations for this team, and while they've largely dominated the game with the ball, they haven't got the reward yet. And one of the things I did say in the last quarter, Spain like to play these short and play the ball around, but when you're not creating a lot of chances, why not play direct?
Rodri does just that. Touch there from Dozini, and that might have been going wide from our angle up here, off the head of Laporte to the outfield corner on the other side.
Good looking ball to beat the first man, that's key. Not sure whether they came off the defender or it was Laporte, but either way, it might have been just wide, but either way, you have to make that save. This time from this side, they like the in-swinging ball, which they're going to try to put the pressure on.
Here comes again to the near post. Solid header away by Pico Lopez. Now Duarte trying to play the outlet. Cucurella, and there's some real pressure from Rhea Mendez and forces the errant clearance
he
for
looked mad.
Cape Verde throw. Senior 4 saves in total in this first half.
What will be really interesting as these teams go in for the half here, the reception from the crowd and the feeling from both teams. Cape Verde will be happy. We've got a couple of fans just to our right over here that every save was in this making, jumping for joy and excitement. So that the fans they're enjoying every moment of this as well.
1 minute left in the half.
So far.
Change in a heartbeat with this Spain team. Pedri. Torres. Marcos Llorente. Dozini against it.
Yo!
Sideways. Lozano there. And he's scored in 6 straight games. He's provided a goal or assist in every game for a year. It's just
What is going on?
Been there so far today.
But it's getting there. That's the most important thing. The chance creation is improving.
What is going on?
Space wide. They're making good decisions on the crosses. That time, Llorente realized that he didn't have any space to fire that one low and hard on the ground and just stands it up to the back post for Oyasamo to attack it. And he got a little ball, still beat his man, and he felt even a little recognition. He's looking like they had somebody else committing to try to get on the end of it.
And that is the end of a very fascinating first half here in Atlanta. To Jules Breach in LA Studio. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. No score between Spain and
Unbelievable.
Wow, Don and Stu, thank you very much.
Unbelievable.
First half for Cape Verde, the World Cup debutants holding one of the favourites, Spain. We thought 8 goals, it's goalless so far. Coming up, we'll bring you highlights from the first half. And Tiago will tell us how Spain can get back into this game.
The stream's still going into this. Okay.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
Carlos, Total Wireless here. We want to do an ad with you. Why? Because you're streaming 3 games at the same time.
Yeah.
If anyone puts Total to the test, that's you. Our preparation.
Seems like the sound is kind of bad, but
To the World Cup, man, you're not just watching FIFA World Cup, you're running it from your phone. I think this.
it's okay. Next time.
For parents. Total. Real life.
Next time will be better.
Unlimited premium 5G, unlimited calling to Mexico, and 4 free 5G phones. Total Wireless.
What makes Kinder chocolate bar
Next time
so
will be
good
better.
is the creamy milky filling and that milk chocolate coating. It's the Kinder chocolate bar. Simply wonderful.
Go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you can win $1 million.
This Father's Day, spend more time with Dad by spending less with low prices guaranteed. Give him more of what he loves: grills, smart home tech, and tools to build
Here
memories
86.
together. Give more and do more this Father's Day at the Home Depot.
Not it for holidays.
Neither are we actually.
With one goal.
Relaxation.
This time, we've got bigger fish to fry. We're here from around the world. What is the future?
I don't know how long the break time is, but I think it was like 10 minutes or so. Why does it sound so bad?
Hey, you say?
Thanks, Dad.
So bad. There's no one watching anyway, but it's kind of sounding. Hello, hello. I don't know how the sound is. It's really. If anyone's watching, probably nobody, but if anyone watching, let me know if the sound is good. If the sound.
What do you believe? What do you truly believe? No one knows the future.
Is good
But if
or
we ask the
not.
questions, the world answers.
Why is it changing the language here?
It's tricky.
Why is it changing the language?
More goals, more celebrations.
Anyways, we're at halftime right now.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Visa.
Well, we are just getting started on a packed
Later
day
today,
5 at
Belgium,
the
Saudi
FIFA
Arabia,
World
and New
Cup.
Zealand.
Kevin De Bruyne and Belgium face
Next
Mo
one I'm
Salah and
going
Egypt
to
here on Fox a bit
is
later. Then it's
Brazil
Saudi Arabia against two-time World
versus.
Cup
What was
champions
it?
Uruguay and Iran versus New
Next
Zealand.
one is Brazil
on
versus. I
FS1.
forgot who they're
All
playing
that
with.
to come, but welcome back for now into our Fox Sports studio.
I know they're playing this Friday at 7 or something.
And Javier Hernandez. It's half-time between Spain and Cape Verde. It is goalless. Spain have had their chances, but Cape Verde holding strong, Javier.
Certainly the first chance with an amazing run from Cucurella in space that sets the ball to Ferran Torres, who should have scored and hit the crossbar, and then the header from Mikel, and then the save for the goalkeeper.
And Cape Verde is just doing a really good job of making it so difficult for this team to get chances to score.
Let's see. They're playing next on Friday. This Friday they're playing.
But they were having a lot of success out here. Cucurella,
this Friday at 8:30. Perfect. That one I'm going to.
Torres, who's going to want that one back.
This Friday, 8:30 p.m. Brazil versus Haiti.
A corner kick.
I was expecting, honestly, a lot more people here today. It's not many, if any at all. But that's fine.
From the right side, they just arrive in the box and try to finish the action. It's a part
That's fine.
We need more than that because it's something that Cabo Verde can adjust in the second half. But I think we need to be competitive in his position in the middle, touch more balls, and then bring it on with Daniel Olmo behind the midfield line to create more things behind the midfield line, but also arriving in the box with more players.
How difficult is it when you're a team like this up against a side like Cape Verde not to get impatient and start forcing it?
Yeah, things have shifted a little bit between small teams. They came before, they sit back, but today and yesterday we saw Cabo Verde and Curaçao yesterday want to propose a game. They want to show off as well how good they are. They're brilliant, exactly.
Yeah, they're having fun out there. All right, guys, goalless at half-time. Loads more to come. Second half is on the way, and coming up, Anthony Robinson shined in the United States opening win. He took it to another level in an appearance with James Corden as well. We'll show you now after the break.
Commercial break. It's almost over.
2 croissants, please. Yes. You should use the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo. Good call. I'd love to pay. Earn unlimited 2%
Why is it
cash
changing
rewards on
language?
purchases. That's scoring like 2%.
God damn it.
The Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply. I think they gave me a yellow card once. Stop running. Stop running.
Stick to the plan. No improv, no theatrics.
These players are doing whatever they want all the time. We need to I knew you, but I didn't know your name. Listen to me. 5 minutes.
This place is kind of nice though.
3. You had 1.
I'll show more once the game is over and
I don't think that's a good idea.
Right now, I just don't want to miss the game
Something we're
because
cooling off on the sideline.
I was like half an hour late.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know, I played in high school.
30 minutes late, bro.
Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school. Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps. So hot. Wait, there's no ice in yours. Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
There we are.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. But here's one thing they
Am I
won't
still live?
pay interest on their new truck. Now, it's 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Wait. What is it?
That's just the way you make me.
Yeah, I can't change. I just hope this stream has sound.
Spectrum? This summer I'll never miss.
Because I've been having some serious technical difficulties before starting, which is why I was so late.
Passion or good old American hustle. Because with Spectrum TV, I've got over $100 worth
I'll
of
review it later on, and then I'll see.
Included at no extra cost with live TV. And with Spectrum Internet, I've got the best experience to stream
Always
live
something.
sports. I never miss.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. But here's one thing they won't do. Pay interest on their new truck. Now, it's 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
But it is all happening in Seattle. Our American crew will be there to capture the build-up before the big game comes. It looks amazing over there. And Anthony Robinson and the US will be getting ready for their match against Australia. That one is in Seattle on Friday. And Robinson made a memorable appearance on After Hours, hosted by James Corden too.
Where are you currently? Are you in Atlanta?
No, we're in LA. We're in like a little kind of content house. A few of the boys are playing FIFA or FC.
Take us over. Let's see. Take us over to see which players are playing FIFA right now. Hey guys, how we doing?
I think that was the USA too. The only thing the US is not good at is soccer. Y'all are good at everything else, but
European
soccer.
champion Spain. They are dominating possession and they've had their chances, but they've been unable to find a way through Cape Verde. What performance from Vizinha, the goalkeeper in that first half. It is
They had a couple almost moments. I think Spain will get at least one goal. They should get at least one. At least. Because I don't want to see 0-0. That's annoying. One team has to win. At least 1-0, 2-0. I don't want to see 1-1. I don't want to see 0-0. Give me at least 1-0.
Should find that. So on this first one, I'll knock you talk.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Amira.
We're having a watch party.
You like to come?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
What's up?
Gotta check on the stream multiple times because
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. And the connection
gotta make sure it's running.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like this.
No, I like my Ultra.
Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and
Looks
Milton
like
Cooper
this.
cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because, frankly, it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Arby's, we have the meat.
It's the dog park. With all the dogs there. And the people you see that you don't really know because it's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Pet Insurance.
He's got an ear infection. I said ear infection. Ear. It sounds like you're in a tunnel. It's in his ear. Ear infection. E-A.
It's the dog park.
Protect your pet from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to
Brazil.
play
I can't wait for the Brazil
beautiful game.
Brazil is always lit. And it's on a Friday too.
Get 1.9% APR financing or a $2,500 customer bonus on a select new 2026 Tiguan.
Friday on Fox. After their dominant win in LA, Melissa and the US take on Australia.
Come on, let's go.
Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Let's go. Back to it.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
What time is it now?
So a bit of a surprise first half in Atlanta. The World Cup debutants Cape Verde holding firm against the reigning European champions Spain. As you can see, the players are out on the pitch. They're ready for the second half. Let's
España,
get
look at
back
that.
with
Look at that show
Gonzalo
now.
Stuholden.
Jules, Atlanta hip-hop legends crisscross and jump booming through the stadium here, bringing us both back to when we were kids. This is really interesting because, again, we saw yesterday, Curacao put up a good fight in the first half, and then the walls kind of caved in on it. Yeah. And I guess that's the question. If you're Spain, are you worried? Are you just staying focused? How do you approach this? Because if you're Cape Verde, at the very least, this is your set. The victory is getting there. The victory is getting to this point. And now you're almost playing with house money in the second half.
They are. But Spain have been here before. Not worried about Spain just yet. A little bit of adversity in the first half. Typically, these games start to open up in the second half. One of the things to consider, this game is being played in a dome. The temperature, the conditions
There we go.
from a soccer perspective. So you're not going to have the same type of wear and tear that you would playing outdoor. But can they maintain it for 90 minutes? That's always the big question. They are exerting a lot of energy trying to close down these gaps. And the one moment you don't, Spain can make you pay. But I am interested to see what potential ideas and tweaks that Luis de la Fuente has really instilled in his team to try a little bit more. But we did see the left side. We did see some of these runs from fullbacks in behind. I think we're going to see a lot more runs in behind from different players at different moments.
And the Cape Verde coaching staff on the same page because Bobista and one of his assistants in a long, in-depth conversation as they're kind of watching how Spain comes out to begin the second half.
Come on, Spain. Give me one goal.
Slow starters at World Cups. That is objectively true, even through the generations.
One.
7-0 record win against Costa Rica at the last World Cup was the exception, far more than the rule. Good step by Jamiro Montero. Can't win the ball, but just forces Spain back. It was just the third time since the 1960s that Spain had won their opening game of the World Cup. Flipped in by Laporte. Gavi with a touch. Rosinia is there. No changes for outside of the break. 4 saves for 40-year-old Rosinia.
Yeah, it was a comment I was going to make. We talk so often about World Cups being platforms for players, and it changes their lives. You see players get big moves to different clubs and that have relatively been anonymous before that point. And I was thinking about Rosinia. Yeah, he's putting on a bit of a show. 40 years old, I don't know. This could be the pinnacle. This will be, and absolutely is the pinnacle of his career. But he's making a great impression and keeping his team in it in the first half.
Spain, European champions, one of the favorites to win this World Cup. Cape Verde on their first ever World Cup appearance, the third smallest nation ever to get to this tournament.
This is Cape Verde's first appearance in this World Cup.
Successful appearances, at least.
And they're going 0-0 against Spain. That's crazy. They can prepare.
They're able to force Spain back. With Correa making a big run, it comes inside instead for Gavi. It's going to come back out for Pedri. Pedri trying to drive to the byline. Pedri gets the cross in, and it's flashing. It's going to stay in play. Ferran Torres lets it go for Llorente. Horizontal had the touch. Comes backward now. Shot through traffic. Just misses that top corner.
Well, one of the things I noticed there is they are trying to now keep Pedri a little bit
That was a
wider
solid shot.
because
Look
of
at that.
this. You can beat a guy off the dribble, gets a little unbalanced there on Morero, puts a great ball into the box. Oh yeah, Sabo is the winner of the first header, but just kind of flashed across, didn't get enough on it. As then the shot came from Fabian Ruiz at the end of that sequence. That ball was always over the top of Rosinia's goal. And seeing Pedri, Gavi floating out to this left side alongside Cucurella, it's clearly an area that they feel they have consistently gotten in behind and that a chance can be created from.
And that's what Cape Verde can't do. You had just kind of a blind ball by Pico Lopez given away. Jamiro Montero couldn't win it and keep it. Now they're right back to running and chasing defensively. Gavi, great little return. Gavi into the middle for Fabian Ruiz. Dueling with Montero, was able to get there. It was too far for Jovan Cabral. And it breaks down there for Cape Verde. And you've got Steven Moreira at right back, currently of the Columbus Crew. Jamiro Montero in the middle, formerly of the San Jose Earthquakes and Philadelphia Union.
Come on, guys.
That's one of the things Steven Moreira said pregame. We want to compete. We want to enjoy this. We want to put on a good performance. Like what Rubista said, we want to showcase our country, showcase our culture in a good way. Horizontal. It's a great ball, and it's knocked away. Can you get back to it? No. Duarte was there in time. Kevin Pina now. Laporte comes forward off the chest, header back into the middle. Jovan Cabral's going to pick it up, and again, Kubarsi is way off his line. That was probably going to be offside anyway for Livramento.
It's a challenge for them, though, when they have these little quick opportunities to break. Just so far, the quality hasn't quite been there, and the timing of the passes to make anything of those opportunities. Livramento made a great run, but the ball was too late. He had to hold it up because he knew it would be offside.
Ruiz lost the handle, lost his footing. Moreira, Livramento. And Pina traffic given away. Now Spain doubles in transition.
Come on.
Oh. Maybe. And it's again Fabian Ruiz. Again, it's flashed off. It's twice in a row he's missed the target.
They're getting better, though.
He's just reaching for it, but this is the turnover. As soon as Cape Verde won possession, they all start to step out of that defensive structure that left them exposed because of just a careless turnover in the middle of the field. Great tackle, though, from behind Oyarzabal. And then it's to Pedri. Ball goes wide. Fabian Ruiz, he's stretching for that one, a little off balance and leaning back. So as much as we talked about even just the little moments that Cape Verde have had where the quality hasn't quite been there, that's another example of settling for the wrong option in that choice and not testing Rosinia in the goal from that distance. They haven't had that many good looks. Down to our left, you've got a whole host of players warming up that could come in and make a real impact.
Pedro gets it back. Deflected cross in the air. Bozinia comes to take it and does.
And there was a pre-match interview inside the stadium here with assistant coach from Spain talking about Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams, their availability, both banged up with some muscle injuries. Lamine Yamal hasn't played since April 22nd. Would he play? The answer was, well, we'll see how the game goes. As the game's going, I'd be more inclined to think we might see them as opposed to not. What's coming in, I would imagine the plan was, we don't need them, let's not play them, let's send them like a build into the tournament. So we'll see what type of urgency there is from Dave Winter here on how much he feels he needs to change the game with the subs that they have to make a difference.
This was interesting because it looked like it was going to be
the way he grabbed him, come on.
in Gavi's favor there against Ryan Mendez, and the referee played on the first moment, and it was the second challenge. Ended up as a free kick for Cape Verde. Scan the QR code on the screen. Vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. Which way is this going to go? Which way is that vote going to go? A couple different options. And as you said, you've got a group of players warming up for Spain who would walk into the starting lineup of most nations at this tournament.
Very much true. Because we talked so much about the French depth, but then we got Daniel Marron. We'll get back to that.
Oh, wow.
Trying to catch Bozinia.
Wow.
It's hit it. Because Bozinia was chasing forward with Ferran Torres, who was here by the middle.
I'm not sure if he was trying that or it ended up working that way, because he had a wide open player. I think it was Ferran Torres wide open in the middle. That's just, Ferran Torres, I think he's trying to pick him out, and he just hits that ball.
He's behind it.
And Bozinia saw it, and that was the right move to try to come out and head, because Ferran Torres would have had a wide open header.
Jimmy Borges now. The ball stayed in play. Ferran Torres saved it in. And Pina able to recover it momentarily. Here's Jamila Montero. Jimmy Borges hits the eject button. And Mendez there, and a big challenge with Cucurella. One of the interesting things with this new rule change is a few times where Bozinia, even on goal kicks, he would like to take more time. He'd like to let everyone go up the field, take 30 seconds off the clock. But you can't do that now, and that's actually worked in Spain's favor.
Yeah.
That guy's doing too much.
Recent law changes with regards to this tournament have been in the spirit of speeding the game up, actual match time played, and then the one we saw between Paraguay and the United States where there was the attempt by Almiron to draw a yellow card by diving, and that was instantly reversed, given a yellow card. It discourages players from those actions. It speeds up the game of play. So I'm all for these changes, as long as they can be implemented quickly.
And consistently. Marco Garcia. Out to Ferran Torres. Whips it across. Bozinia had to be sure of what he was. And to that point, Bozinia plays in the Portuguese second tier. And Mendez out on the right plays in the second division in Turkey. Pico Lopez plays in the League of Ireland. Steven Moreira of MLS. This one's going to be played here because of a concern somewhere, maybe a miscommunication. And yet, if you were to just judge this game based off of the club names, thanks to some of these players, and Jovan Cabral, he has an issue. You would think this would just be a walkover for Spain.
How is it Spain doesn't have one goal yet? At least
number
one
2
goal.
FIFA's rankings. Cape Verde 67. It's one of the biggest gaps in World Cup history in the FIFA rankings.
Like
the expectations, the experience of the players, and yet here we are, 0-0, 55-minute play.
Literally 0-0. How is that possible?
Simon out in time.
Don't tell me they're going to end with 0-0.
We go into this matter. Rodrigo lifted ahead for Cucurella.
Wait, what is it?
Alex Aljo in her reporting yesterday, echoing the reports from overseas. He's about to make a big move. It's going to come into the middle. Bozinia was right in the right place at the right time. That was Fabian Ruiz who had the free header, and he put it right at Bozinia.
Yeah, what he's trying to do is to flip this ball on back towards the far post. The hard part was
what happened?
Just floated in there for Pedri to find him. It was really delicate ball over the top, but it meant that he had to try to generate the power. And that's tough when you're facing away from goal. So Virginia just chested that ball down.
First, Marco Correa reportedly sent a move from Chelsea to Real Madrid.
Okay.
And here's the first change in the wings. Leroy Duarte, who is the younger brother of Lars Duarte.
I see. Well, thanks for trying, though.
He's getting set to come on. One of the 7 sets of brothers that are playing at this World Cup. Although not all of them all for the same nation. Sometimes it's 2 sets, 2 brothers playing for different nations.
I don't know why the language changes on my phone here.
Put away by Lopez Cabral.
Wow.
Montero put it backward, trying to keep possession. Vozina will scramble out and prevent the corner.
I'll fix it later.
Multiple changes coming for Cape Verde. Willie Semedo preparing to come on as well. Even more than that. Wade makes his way around the stadium here in Atlanta.
W. Jase. How do I write it? Jase 20. Hey. Where's the...
He's looking straight with the ball. He sits underneath it, so it's always rising up over the top of the goal.
The 18th shot of the game for Spain.
I don't know. I think they're going to end with 0-0 because Spain is not really doing well right now. I think 0-0.
Peter there mishit that one, trying to keep it out to the left. Ferran Torres cuts it in the middle. It's popped backwards there. Dine Borges will give Spain their 5th corner of the game.
I think 0-0.
Is that what Cape Verde should be doing? Should they be trying to play on the back?
And then they're going to have some after time in which they're going to, you know.
That's pretty awesome, by the way. Packed house in Atlanta. Impressive wave.
That stadium looks today.
It speaks to really the lack of goal action, I think, as well. The crowd's ready to be entertained. Cape Verde, they pick their moments when they still go long. Now the Spanish go back to their usual short corner, trying to create an advantage.
Gavi hooks it in. Headed away by Rain Mendez. Three Cape Verdean substitutions in the wings.
Oh, this connection is so bad. I cannot. For the Brazil stream, it's going to be so much better. I'll figure out how to make it work.
Activity around Spain's bench.
But this one today is not it.
There was some real pressure able to keep it for Kubasi.
I'll fix it later.
These are interesting moments for Kubisa, the coach here for Cape Verde, because you want to make something.
Pedri up the gut, just enough for touch for Pico Lopez to send it wide. Fabian Ruiz back in the middle of Rosini. It's a great take.
You want to make subs because you want to keep the energy levels high and fresh and still close down gaps and stay together. But at the same time, one of the challenges, especially for a country like them that has a limited talent pool, the subs coming in, the level drops a little bit. You come into a game to try to get up to the speed of the game very quickly, and that's where sometimes you can see mistakes happen off the back of substitutions.
Kevin hit a long switcher in Mendez, brings it down, uses Morera as a decoy. Mendez, Scavi defensively, great tackle, great challenge, wins the ball, space the other way perhaps. Over the shoulder it goes with Dine Borges, couldn't do anything about it. Ferran Torres couldn't get clearly inside. And Dine Borges could not prevent the Spain corner. Boy, from one end of the field and back to the other so quick with 30 minutes to go.
What a ball from Rodri, just with his left foot, just finessed it over the top of Borges. He thought he could get it, he couldn't, and it leads straight to another Spanish corner, as now Cape Verde will take a chance to make 3 subs, which is also another part of the game. Typically for coaches, you don't want to make subs on set-piece situations in the attacking half, in the defensive half rather, because you have players coming off. You've got to make sure they understand the instructions and they have their marks when they come into this game.
So the center forward, Livramento, replaced by Nuno da Costa. Left winger, Jovan Cabral, replaced by Willie Semedo, who's coming off a career year at the age of 32. And then Leroy Duarte replaces his older brother, Leroy, in midfield. And now they got to figure out their marks here. Out of the 6th corner of the game for Spain. Outswinger, Vozina, punch.
Oh, damn, that was a strong punch.
Correa trying to hook it back in, and uncontested catch there for Cape Verde's goalkeeper.
That was a strong punch.
Willie Semedo, first touch of the game, and he's muscled right off it by Fabian Ruiz. next mile marker for Cape Verde will be the second half hydration break in a little bit. Ruiz looking that one in. And Mohamed was just enough. He kept that away from Cucurella. That was the ultimate goal. A dance through to Pedri and just eventually edged off of it. Hernandez now. Bobby for company, plays it out for a throw. A reminder, James Corden, the After Hours crew on Fox tonight for the nightly wrap-up of today's World Cup action. Norway's Erling Haaland getting set for his World Cup debut later today. Rome's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Part of the show tonight that'll be on Fox tonight at midnight local time, wherever you are in the country.
It's our good friend Alexi Wallace on the show.
I feel like they're going to end 0-0.
Audience full of Wallaces.
Like, yeah.
It was.
The points. Spain keep their cool while still kind of edging up the intensity. Trying to find a way through. Now they've been repelled so far by Cape Verde. That cross blocked in the air by Semedo. First to react was Sidney Lopez Cabral. Kubarsi, that was an important sliding interception by Willie Semedo. Rodri, flip it across, Cucurella brings it down into the middle, Pico Lopez stabs it away. It's the Costa just on the field, 1v4 right now, Cucurella comes back to help out. Well, the point for Cape Verde on their debut at the World Cup as the third smallest nation by population ever qualified was to make a good impression of themselves and their country and their people. Whatever happens in the next half an hour, they've done that. They've got the world's attention right now. Certainly with an earlier kickoff in the U.S., prime time in Europe and across Africa. Everyone is watching this right now. Laporte slipped through 2 foot horizontal.
A lot of intense conversations right below us. Luis de la Fuente and his coaching staff. So some of that's going to be tactical, some of it's going to be personnel. Okay, do we need to break glass in case of emergency and bring on Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams?
Would you?
At this point, yeah. But I also don't know the physical shape that they are in. So
it's the first time in this World Cup for Cape Verde.
I don't want those guys on the bench. I want them on the field if I'm Spain right now. But what is the risk worth the reward in the first game of the World Cup when you're anticipating and hoping you can go 8 matches? But certainly just watching them warm up right now, they're starting to get to that end phase where they've got their staff going through more intensive sprint-type warm-up beyond just the jogging and the stretching. So that leads me to believe they might, but again, we'll see.
Right to the port there. The shoulder looked like a
they're going to end with 0-0. I already know it.
He's back to his feet, ready to continue. Because here's the other part of the conversation. Spain, yes, European champions. Phenomenal 3 years. Look forward there, repelled by Steven Moreira as Pedri was trying to find Cucurella. Last 2 World Cups, how'd they go out? On penalties in the round of 16 to Russia and Morocco. 1,000 passes completed in each of those games, but they couldn't win. So we have seen this before from Spain at a World Cup against an opponent who was defending and playing in this manner as Cape Verde. Now Kubarsi. Bounce off the foot of Ferran Torres. Jamiro Montero goes down. Referee has been consistent. He's not going to whistle those moments particularly tightly, and it's scrambled away.
What is going on?
We are 1 or 2 minutes away from the second half hydration break. Pedri had a couple runners and apologizes to them both for not playing the pass. Rodri for Cucurella.
I don't know if this is how clear this is or how visible it is. Let me check my phone. With the back camera.
Kubarsi. Worldwide, Javier Ruiz, Llorente was making a run. It was right to his feet. Report for Rodri, for Cucurella. Steven Moreira out to defend him.
Cheers and the booze coming.
Rodri just got that pass away. Javier Ruiz behind Llorente. Montero flying
Cape Verde's quite good. I don't know that country at all, but
having to struggle to deal with this right now. Lopez Cabral under some pressure, and it's great pressure by Llorente to win Spain a corner.
And by the way, down to our left, hear that roar? That's the man got the point from the coaching staff. So yes, breaking the glass.
We're moments away from the hydration break. It's the seventh corner for Spain. It's Cousinha. Can't get it cleanly. At least in the first attempt. Grabs on the second one. Took a bump from Rodri there. And yes, Lamine Yamal preparing to enter on the other side of the hydration break. If you know someone who's not watching, send them a text or a call now. They've got a couple minutes to get dialed into this one as you see that last moment there. As Rosini took that foul, this hydration break is powered by Powerade. 20 minutes and change to go. Here in Atlanta, no score between Spain and Cape Verde. A fantastic finish.
I'm actually surprised that there's not a single score from Spain. I'm actually surprised.
While the world sleeps, the legends rise to fuel their
how is that possible?
with open eyes. They train in quiet, out of sight.
How is that possible?
And give their all, day and night. To train, to fall, to rise to the hour. Not by chance, but by one's own power. Power your legacy.
Why is it not showing the audio here? Oh my God.
Car crashes injure over 1 million of us every year. Because we're human. For over a decade, Wayne's been building a driver
W in the chat.
Statistically 10 times safer in the cities we serve. Not because humans aren't enough, but because they're everything.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighborhood.
They're having a short hydration break and then
Sometimes you
they're going
need a
back
helping hand on the journey home. When you partner with Rocket Mortgage and Redfin on your next move, you can save up to $12,000. Buy and sell your home with Redfin. Finance with Rocket Mortgage. Save up to $12,000. Find out more at rocketmortgage.com.
You know how some things in life just belong together? Sundays and self-care. Every man needs its petty, so why choose between scent and softness? Dove Body Wash with 24-hour micro moisture gives you both.
the link in my story does
Some say Latinos are too loud. Yeah, very loud.
Oh my God. I can actually delete this story.
And here comes the cavalry for Spain. Lamine Yamal, would we see him or not, as he's been dealing with a hamstring injury since April 22nd. Global star that he is making now his World Cup debut. Just 18 years of age. He and Miguel Moreno are on. Gavi and
He's 18.
are off. 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Spain, one of the favorites to win this World Cup. The reigning European champions have not been beaten in over 2 years in any match. Scoreless with Cape Verde.
That's what I'm surprised. 2 years,
The third smallest nation
and yet they didn't have a single goal yet.
They are 20 minutes away from
They haven't hit a single goal.
in the history of this tournament. What are you looking for here now?
Well, one of the things with the hydration break that the coaches get to do when they make subs, that does count as a sub window, but It gives opportunities. Straight into the game is being held. I'd say he looks good.
Here it comes again, Lamine Yamal. Hands it off inside. Marino, his fellow son. Pedri. Marco Correa. Pedri didn't hear the footsteps and Cape Verde scrambled away.
But the coaches get a chance to not just talk to the Suns coming on about tactics, but the entire team. So Marino's going to go up and play up front alongside Oyarzabal. Lamine Yamal out to the right, coming in onto the left. Ferran Torres has switched sides. So now you have a player, Lamine Yamal, who's going to want to come in and be a shot danger with his left, where you see him so often on the right side for Barcelona and for Spain. But yes, electric on the dribble and looks 100% at first look there. Here he is now.
Working on Willie Sané, a 32-year-old. Longtime veteran, among others. Yeah, he's against the help.
But that's the thing. Because of his ability on the ball, now you have to overcommit what they weren't doing before. They've got 3 players against him, and there's one done already.
Inside for Llorente. Surveys the options. Right of Bozinho. That was Marino, looked like. Indeed it was.
I'm telling you, it's going to end with 0-0.
Save for Bozinho.
They're going to end with 0-0.
He knows it. He's blockbuster. Lamine Yamal attracts 3 defenders, beats his first, opens up the game, finds Llorente. They cut it back for Marino. The first shot saved. And they've got 18 minutes plus stoppage to try to keep this Spanish team who's been reinvigorated just by the injection of Lamine Yamal.
There he is again. Recycle it now. Comes in, Pico Lopez heads away. Cucurella first to the loose ball. Hasn't had a whole ton of defending to do. It's just been an extra option to keep moving this around. Laporte pokes it in behind the options. And Javier Montero just sends it out, although Nuno Costa stopped playing, wasn't watching the ball. Pedri flips it over the top. Lamine Yamal brings it down on Semedo. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. Pedri. All the white shirts around him. Trying to clear. Was blocked by DaCosta. Was it blocked by his hand? He stopped playing. Referee and his assistant didn't see anything in there. Spain back on the attack. 16 minutes plus.
I'm disappointed in Spain.
A clock that feels awfully fast if you're wearing a red shirt and feels awfully slow if you're a Cape Verde fan. Ferran Torres blocked by the traffic. And Mendez drilling it out to Costa. It's a heavy touch. Garcia will win it right back. 9 minutes, just trying to commit a foul there to prevent any sort of a counter the other way. And ends up going back to Simon.
If you saw that beginning of that sequence, Lamine Yamal, the ball's in his area, and he was telling him, no, get it away.
Slip through. Interception, Tini Borges. That was meant for Lamine Yamal. He was out goal. Again, already, he's letting him play, and it was only after a while that he blows that gas.
But why Lamine Yamal in that situation and said, no, recycle the ball out the other side is because he recognized there were too many players in that moment as Cape Verde are going to make a sub on that side. And when they can get the quicker ball circulation back to him, he has more of an opportunity to create stuff as opposed to just thumping the ball back. Such a high football IQ.
So this is a left-back switch, and this is where this game and this sport is so wonderful. That Joao Paulo is 28. He plays in Romania. Previously was playing in Moldova. He is now the primary defender on Lamine Yamal for the next 15 minutes plus stoppage time in a World Cup game.
And quite frankly, a situation I wouldn't even imagine he could dream himself being in. And here you go.
As you can see on the scoreboard on your screen, Cape Verde on the 1 remaining substitution. Spain have 3 available if they want to use them. Lamine Yamal, Joao Paulo is just on the field. Back to Llorente. Rodri will clip it in. Steven Moreira slides across to head away. Montero trying just to head it forward, and it breaks right back down. Up to Cucurella. Laporte. DaCosta harassing him. Can't take him off the ball just yet.
Oh, damn. Damn. That was a
Can Cape Verde keep it no?
That was almost a body slam.
No. Rodri, Cucurella. A lot of traffic in there. Ferran Torres was behind Oyarzabal. And an acrobatic clearance in the end to get it all the way out by Kevin Pina. Spain trying to break this door down. Cape Verde trying to hold on for one of the most shocking results, even if it finishes a tie in the history of the World Cup. Llorente for Lamine Yamal. Hasn't played in a month and a half. In for Llorente, cutting it back. Ferran Torres was blocked. Chance not done. Fell up through traffic, was blocked as well by Pedro.
Spain has some real competition here.
Cucurella. More than 20 shots for Spain in this game. 6 saves made by Rosini, the 40-year-old goalkeeper of Cape Verde. Rodri forced backwards. Rodri there to help him out. Cucurella. Trying to get around Ray Mendes, all-time leader, games played and goals scored for Cape Verde, defending on the outside there. And Mendes gives it away.
The thing with Cape Verde as well, they aren't just being organized, defensive together. They're doing well in getting pressure on the crosses. So Spain aren't just getting free looks at delivering balls into the box. And it's a tough ask, time after time after time to do that. 2 men against Lamine Yamal again.
Lamine Yamal cutting it back on Semedo. He's able to sweep it away. He's almost forcing a loose ball, but stabbed in behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending there.
At least one goal.
That might be over. No, that was Lamine Yamal who was poked away from him initially. I was going to say if that was the ball that went out, they would have flipped that. But another chance for a sub. Looks like actually Danny Olmo as well for Spain is starting to get ready as well. From that bench, they're continuing to get other players over.
Cape Verde making their final sub. Jamiro Montero, the former MLS player, replaced by Tamar Alcanjo. Corner kick number 8 of the game for Spain. Yamal hooks it into the near post, header away. That was Ray Mendes there. Back in by Cucurella. Bozilla pumped his own teammate, didn't get the ball. Scrambled wide. Oyarzabal picks it up. Oyarzabal lets it into Cucurella.
Wow.
Back across and out by Kevin Pina.
No, Capo Verde's on point.
Doesn't matter how, it just matters what you do. Some bit of a scramble, but they have just been competitive. You can feel it. Everything is on the line.
They are on point.
Crosses.
Rodri, Llorente. Marino for Lamine Yamal. Back for Mikel Marino. Rodri popping up all the way out wide. Back for Cucurella.
They're going to end with 0-0.
Llorente, not a good board, by the way, setting up as a center forward right now. They're not crossing it in. Now they are from Yamal, stacked away by Vini Borges. They're just committing an extra man into the front line of the attack right now, Spain. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Trying to find a way through. Backdoor pass, Lamine Yamal getting kicked. Trying to cross, it's going to be out for a corner. Semedo had a quick touch to prevent him hitting Yamal in stride.
Might have kind of lost off Lamine Yamal there. But even the fact that he could have just let that run for a corner, but he wanted to play it because he felt he was in behind. As there's the sub made, Ferran Torres off. And Danny Olmo on. He scored some big goals for Spain.
Again, an almost unfair amount of depth that
they switched it.
They changed it. So Joe Dickerson, the American video assistant referee, did indeed one of these new rule changes for the World Cup. Changed the decision on the field. Gives Cape Verde a goal kick. 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Luis de la Fuente doing all he can to keep us cool. Lamine Yamal, his teenage super duper star, back from injury on the field. Trying to prevent, I mean, at this point, again, we talked at the beginning of the night about do they have to win well? Do they have to win with style? That's done.
They're going to win 0-0. I know.
Can they just find a way to win?
0-0. Spain. Really?
Marino. It's going to find Yamal. Great first touch. Dini Moses across for the second one. Correct. Archie back across for Llorente. Lamine Yamal. Willie Semedo. Early cross in. Marino pops straight to the air. Rosina doesn't. It's a right of Rosina. They'll take an extra 7.5 there.
That was close, though.
That's his second save of the game.
That was so close.
Recognizing early delivery can cause problems. 3 players attacking it at the near post. That means now you've got everybody
That was so close.
in the back. Pops up, Kukurea going direct for goal, but it skipped up to a nice height for Rosina.
There was some possession here after the long punt. Gorgeous, Joao Paulo. And then he goes down holding his face. That's going to be a foul committed by Lamine Yamal. Tomorrow on Fox, by the way, we'll have a moment to breathe. The massive triple header starts with France against Senegal. Then Iraq will take on Erling Haaland in Norway. Willie in Kansas City to see the reigning champions Argentina and Lionel Messi beginning their time defense against Algeria. Cover starts 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Tomorrow, Verde, it's going to be clipped in here. All right, Simon, barely the new today, but we're off his line there.
It's going to be a 0-0.
7 minutes plus
I just know it.
This is already the most famous moment in Cape Verde's sporting history, just to be here. The idea that they would take a point off of Spain, the reigning European champions, one of the favorites to win the World Cup. Honestly, even if they lose, they have become heroes and global darlings with their performance so far today here in Atlanta. Can they get it across the line? Can Spain finally crash through 22 shots? The huge edge in possession. Lamine Yamal that bounced off Llorente. Semedo couldn't nutmeg his way through. That's out for a Cape Verde throw. But they can't take as much time off the clock now in these moments, as historically has been the case. As you see Luis de la Fuente trying to find a solution. Audrey for Pedri. Dani Olmo. Run away quickly to return.
Come on.
Nothing coming the other way from Cape Verde. It's a chance to bring their lineup and breathe for a moment. Audrey off for Lamine Yamal. Not going to get there. Headed away by Joao Paulo.
And we haven't had too many incidents that would provide a big stoppage beyond the 3 allotted minutes for the hydration break.
Nico Williams preparing to enter for Spain. Kukurea on the deck behind the target, popped away, fired back in, but wide. Shot 23 of the game there. Audrey couldn't put it on target.
Why are they not getting it?
It's a nice idea with the cutback ball this time because everything has been towards the goal. Took a little deflection back out to Audrey. He's scored a few from outside the box.
5 more minutes.
That time hooked it across the
Plus
goal
after
away.
time.
Even just his body language after spoke to just the frustration that this Spanish team is feeling.
Paulo wanted to make a big run forward. He had to sprint back, but it went out for a Spain throw. Matched up with Lamine Yamal. Roger trying to find the open space. American Laporte. Dani Olmo. Inside of 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Here's Dani Olmo again. Roger trying to find an option. It's Kukurea. Back for Laporte. At what point do they just start lifting in the box? So he crosses in. Not the traditional speed.
That defense from Cape Verde is really good.
He's trying to hook it in.
Yeah, their defense is really.
The pass was blocked. Good step to get there by Willie Semedo on the outside. On Federico Luzman wins the race with Llorente. Wins a throw in as well. Inside of 4 minutes plus stoppage time. And Here comes the other
That's
player.
crazy.
They really didn't want to have to use today Nico Williams.
That's crazy.
Coming off a hamstring injury at the beginning of May. He'll replace the rotary. That's it for Spain and substitutions. They've used 4 of the 5, but they've used all 3 windows with which to make substitutions.
So now the more traditional look for Spain with 2 really dynamic vertical players wide. There just hasn't been space for any verticality when Cape Verde made the game so compact and tight in a limited space. But now it gives them options on both sides. 1v1 players who can beat men off the dribble, whereas it's really only been Lamine Yamal now on that right side, so they can switch the point of attack quickly. They might be able to find a look. Here's a chance to get
3 minutes.
Again against John Follow, early crossing.
Got 3 minutes. Oh. That was close though.
He did say what a block. Because Lamine Yamal, little culture outside of the boot. Ball finds Dani Olmo. He cuts it back to Oyasabo. And that ball, he hits it well with an on frame at least.
Oh, come on.
Laying his body on the line.
Okay, let's see this one.
9th corner for Spain. Rolling short. Pedri returns for Lamine Yamal. Yamal, that took a deflection. Snapped into the air by Steven Moreira of the Columbus Crew. Headed right back into the mixer. Pico Lopez rising up. That's enough from John Paul on the outside. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. John Paul trying to hook it forward. Can't get it far enough. Urgency now in the final minutes of what is at stake.
How is actually ending 0-0? I thought I was tripping when I said that 0-0. They're actually ending with 0-0. Like, actually.
And so it's a Cape Verde throw.
What a ball from Lamine Yamal. His vision there to see the run from Dani Olmo. He gets him behind. Outside of the boot.
We're not for Giro.
What a tackle. Just commitment to defending. So good.
Pedri carries it forward. Lamine Yamal able to control. Into the 90th minute in Atlanta. Misplayed pass.
Can't believe that.
Costa. There's no way Cape Verde can actually score a goal, right? There's no way Cape Verde can actually win this game, right?
Yo, if Cape Verde wins, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo. Cape Verde is strong. They came really strong this year. What?
It's just a long way out.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Fortuitously, he ends up taking a deflection and goes behind for a corner. You think they're going to keep people back?
Ain't no way.
They're bringing everybody up here. They're going to try and go for the win. Last minute of the game in regular time.
Tamara Concho to the back post.
Whoa. They almost got it.
It's a wide open header, but here comes Nico Williams.
Uh-oh.
That's not going to be anything there. Mosini able to get it. He'll milk a few more seconds off the clock.
What is he doing?
5 added minutes.
5 more minutes?
He gets a good look. He just over-jumps it. And hits it down and over. This team, this bench, this stadium was ready to erupt.
Ain't no way.
That ball went in. But they still got defending to do.
A lazy giveaway there in a big slot. Nico Williams, smart Cucurella, crossing in. Strike in behind. Corner kick on the way. Number 10 of the game for Spain. Listen, does this change whether Spain wins the World Cup or not? Not necessarily. They lost their opening game in South Africa, won the whole thing. It's not about that as much as it is. Can Cape Verde make real history? Can Spain show some fortitude here in the end and find a way through? As the corner is sent in, it's headed away by Pico Lopez. It's brought down by Cucurella. 1 minute gone to 5. Llorente needs some help. On the way back to get it. Pedri back into the middle. Paco Garcia, the center back.
Lamine Yamal, the superstar. Lamine Yamal deflected, bounced off a teammate. Hernandez now. It's going to be off of Kukureya's legs.
Nice play ball. They had a chance first time. They really had a numbers advantage on the break, but now some of those guys are out of position.
Lamine Yamal again. Almost 70,000 fans here in Atlanta. They're all standing. Pedri lifts it along for Kukureya. Moreira comes to meet him. Kukureya with a pump in to create the space.
5 minutes to make it work.
Go forward. Pedri reset from Laporte. In for Guarci. Out for Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal cuts it.
Oh my God.
Pumped away. Joao Paulo didn't stop, but slowed down. Yamal. Pedri there didn't hear the footsteps. It was a quick step.
What? Ah, it's a foul. Oh.
Halfway through 5-minute stoppage time.
What do you do?
And I'm interested in seeing, look, Pedri, it's a tactical foul. It's probably instinct as much as anything. But just not wanting to leave any doubt.
Yeah, that's a foul.
It's interesting what they do on the set piece here. Can they just push everybody up? And maybe play
That
this
was a
to
clear foul.
and try to create chaos, try to create havoc. Or do they just maybe play it wide and keep it a little bit more safe?
What do you think?
That's the smarter option.
The option they take. Off balance, Lamine Yamal able to pick it up. Yamal for Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal once again. The Verde trying to scramble their numbers back, and that was an important block in there. Really Semedo and Llorente. Can they play the outlet? For Concho there, that was good strength. Trying to play it over the top, it's just going to carry.
Ain't no way. Cape Verde is not winning this.
Goal kick. 90 seconds to go.
I don't think you really wanted this room, but the crowd is
Like,
perhaps just a rush of adrenaline as he went to hit that. He sliced it off his boot. But they've got to get back.
Nico Williams. Kukureya for support. Williams crossing in. Pico Lopez controls and clears.
oh, Spain is not having a good one today.
60 seconds to go. Who's got the legs? Who can make the plays? Into the middle for Dani Olmo. Out it goes for Lamine Yamal. Willie Semedo comes to meet him. Yamal hooks the cross in. Headed away by Dina Borges.
Oh my God.
And Spain will get a corner kick in the 95th minute of the game here in Atlanta. They're 11-9.
It was shaping up to his favorite spot on the right way, coming on the left foot, trying to pick out the far post, just a little off balance as he goes to hit it.
Lamine Yamal to take. Another one back for Cape Verde. It's hooked into the net. Balls over his This is going to go in the book to the top. This is a win.
That's it. Wow. That's crazy. What?
It's the beauty of this sport. What's supposed to happen doesn't always happen. You saw a team and a nation come to life tonight. The way they defended.
This is so wild.
Stuck in the game plan, frustrated. One of the best teams in the world.
Oh, it's zoomed in.
This Cape Verde team, and they made themselves proud.
Everyone around the globe, outside of the Spaniards and maybe even some of them, are loving what they've seen. Jules Bridge to you in LA. As it finishes here in Atlanta, Spain nil, Cape Verde nil.
What? I'm actually disappointed. This is unbelievable. 2 p.m. now. What? Ain't no way. This is wild. Let me adjust this camera here. This is hella disappointing. Like, really, Spain? This is a nice pier here. They were hosting this like fan event thing at this pier in Manhattan. This probably used to be some base or something. So it looks like. Pretty nice though. Damn, look at the view. This over there is Jersey. Got Jersey over here. This is Manhattan in the back. Like, damn. This Manhattan in the back. Yep. This Manhattan. Hold on, let me turn the camera around you. This is so annoying. Let me adjust this. Make sure it's solid. Hell yeah. This is better. It's just not stable because whatever works. Yo, Spain, are you serious? I can't believe it. It's not standing properly. I'm holding this on the tripod and the air is blowing like crazy right now. Where's my second phone here? This is crazy. Bruh. How do I hold this without it falling? Like, come on. Put it here. I think it's a good spot. Yeah, it's a good spot. A bit higher. One thing about Manhattan, it's going to be windy. Either rainy or windy. And sometimes sunny like today. Yo. I have no one holding this for me, so I got it. Bruh. Stand still. This is hell. Okay, this is not working. I'm trying to touch my backpack. I mean, this little thing here. Stand still, please. Please, just for 2 seconds. Give me 5 seconds at least. Oh my God. Nah, this is hella annoying. This is not working. It's just too windy. I'm just trying to attach this backpack here so I don't have to carry it like this. Let me put this like, wait. Finally, it's standing. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, way better. Oh, God damn it. Finally. This thing here is not standing. Let me see what else is out here. Let's see what else we got. So I'll put like this. I like this, yeah, that's good. Oh, finally. Yo, I'm so disappointed in Spain. I can't believe that they didn't at least hit one goal. And Capo Verde. Never heard of that nation before, actually, but they were good. Like, they were pretty good. What's this here? There's a whole airplane. Look at this. Oh, wow. Explore. Digital code. God damn, British Airways. Can I go inside? Let me ask though. I bought a ticket before. Hi, I have a question.
Yeah.
I had bought a ticket. I bought it actually because I thought we have to pay for the game. So I bought a ticket for a whole day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Is there a way that I can still use it or something? Like, can I do anything
With the museum ticket?
Yeah.
I mean, you could visit the museum, I guess, like since you already have it. So
Yeah.
you get access to the ship, the space shuttle on top of the ship, and the submarine right over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what is this here? Is it like a...
This is a Concorde plane, so you can look around outside. We have a few exhibits and things. You get to see the engine, but going inside is a separate ticket because it's a guided tour. Yeah.
It's a guided tour? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
You too. Oh, you can go inside. It says do not enter. Looks nice though. Look at that. This whole thing here. Yep. I'm loving the view though. What? Yep. Have no idea what they did here before. World Trade Center building fragment, September 11, 2001. Oh, look at that. September 11, 2001. We all know what happened that day. We all know what happened. It's a fragment from that day. That's crazy. Wow. Yo, look at this. Look at this ship. I could probably go inside, but I mean, I bought a ticket. Should I go inside? Let me check. If anyone would want to see that. Not that I have anybody watching, but I bought a ticket accidentally. So this whole game here, this watch thing here, was actually for free. And I accidentally bought a ticket because it said so on the website. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well go inside though. Should I go inside? I don't know. I might have loose connection in there because that's what happens when you go inside buildings. Connection usually gets lost. Yeah. Let me close this here. Rolls Royce Sigma. Yo, this looks crazy. Hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna be back. Since this is for free, actually, I don't have to pay for it. I'm coming back here for the Brazil game on Friday. It's gonna be at 8:30. They should be open by then. This museum here. Because I know Brazil is lit. Spain today, it's a Monday also, so no one's really into anything festive today. But Brazil, last Saturday when I was working, they went crazy. They went crazy.
players they find.
All right.
They want to find because they
We're moving
know
on.
actual information.
60 minutes.
We discussed about it. His change has a
Back to Manhattan.
we expected. We were reading the game. We expected more changes. Nothing on the game to make this run. So we see behind the midfield players of
Back to Manhattan.
but also at the end of the game, I think Chicha, you mentioned about the
even though we knew that Lamine Yamal couldn't come in earlier because they're managing a little bit his injury and good so for them. And we were expecting a little bit more offensive changes. You know, I think this is a very good striker.
He's not doing it.
And how the game was being played at that moment and with the entry of Lamine Yamal, I think Borja Iglesias was a very good reference inside the box. Doing careful to do amazingly. Then Ferran Torres is playing, in my point of view, a little bit better when he goes went a little bit in the middle of the game.
So crazy. Spain. Can't believe it. Y'all did not do this. Damn, look at that. This is I forgot the English word. Damn. Yup. This is old though. Got really rusted on there. It's a separate tool probably. I could go on the ship actually. Ship entrance. I'm just afraid of the connection. I should probably go upstairs if I... Let me try to go upstairs, honestly. Let me try to get there. Let me try to get upstairs. Ship entrance. Hi. I had bought a ticket for the museum for whole day. Yeah. This is the pier pass.
Hello. So this is a pier pass that just gets you to the game. So the game is going to be around the second tower.
It's actually still alive. Okay. Still alive. Okay, I'm going upstairs now. Let's check it out. It's kind of weird with the camera here, but I'll get used to it. Let's go upstairs. Yeah. Since I spent those $20, I might as well use them, right? Let's go upstairs. I just hope I don't lose connection inside the ship, though. Elevator. There it is. Sorry.
You want 3 or 2? 3. We'll go way down.
معلش شبه خندي
And then they do something in France where they talk to bicycle cops in French.
لأنه صالح
They go to French.
جان صالح
Yes. And they go
Ja, je joue à n'importe
Wow. Oh, damn, look at that. Look at this. Uh-huh. Yo. Look at that view. Never been on top of a ship like this before. Yo, this is crazy. God damn. Yo. This is insane. I actually love it. And today is good weather, luckily. Yesterday was hella rainy. Yo! Whoa! Whoa! I want to fly one of those so bad. Yo, check this out. The view here. What? Oh, let me extend the camera. I just hope it doesn't fall, because this is very unstable. Let me switch the camera. Aha! I just hope it doesn't fall. Pull it down a little bit. Yeah, I'll pull it down like this. This is very unstable though. Yo. What? It's crazy, yo. The view here. Manhattan. Manhattan. Yo. I love Manhattan. Brooklyn too. I just wish there wasn't so many crackheads. Let's do this a little bit. Let me move this. It's good. Wow, look at this. Yo. I kind of want to get all the way up there. Like all the way. Hell yeah. Yo. Wait, can we get in there? There's people up there. I think we can. Entrance here. Do not enter, do not enter. Oh. No strollers. It says, climb these ladders to the navigation level. Oh. Oh, let me check the chat. Hold on, the chat. I forgot. I'm always thinking nobody's watching. Let me get inside. I just saw somebody chatting. Let me get inside here. Let me get inside his tank here. Let's see what's going on inside. What's up? What's up? Voy a entrar este barco. Intrepid Island. Yo. Look at this. Where do I go? Do I go this way? Hold on. What's this? I think I go... No, entry. I think I'll go this way. Huh? Hello? Somebody at home? Oh. Oh, wow. What's in here? Is this locked? Why does it feel like a horror movie? So silent in here. Let me go upstairs. The connection doesn't get lost. Authorized only. Oh. Damn. Look at that. Further upstairs. How far up does it go? Oh. Up there is locked, okay. Oh. Yo. Look at this. Yo. Marines. Chart house. Why is it being done like this? Uh-huh. Damn. Where does it? Oh. Oh. What do we do here? Pilot house.
I wonder if they ever calculated how many 55-gallon drums of bath soda they use on flight for the ship. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let me put the camera. Hi. Welcome. This was great. What do you call this here? What is this here?
It's called the Captain's Bridge.
Captain's Bridge. Okay.
That's the helm. That's the direction. This is speed. Signal systems and engine.
This is speed?
Well, propellers generates 150,000 feet.
Oh, wow.
RPMs of each propeller. Lower gauge speed of the ship. Above that, how many knots a minute coming across the flight deck.
Oh.
A certain amount of wind to launch recovery.
Impressive.
20,000 miles of cable.
20,000 miles of cable? So all this cable goes all around the boat, probably.
These are the four actual feet. There's a deck above here, deck below, and then a short split.
Oh my god.
Like over 800 feet.
Oh my god.
Many decks.
Uh-huh. How old is this boat, actually?
It was commissioned in August of 1943. Decommissioned in 1974.
Uh-huh.
Became a museum in 1982.
Oh, wow.
So it's 80-something years old.
80-something years old.
88.
How long does it take to build a boat like this? How long does it take to build a boat like this?
During the war, they're probably getting them out within 18 months. They had 18 months.
Uh-huh.
There were 24 of these commissioned.
Uh-huh.
So they were just really grinding them out.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, there's the captain's chair.
Further.
It's a bit. Oh, let's see if we have that. Continue to
Wow.
fly bridge.
The view is crazy. Yep. Continue to flag bridge. I thought I could go all the way up there, but I don't think they allow it.
Used to have a page much over the years.
Going back upstairs now. Downstairs, I mean. Oh. Probably supposed to go down backwards, but
Oh, so you're kind of like this.
just gonna go forward.
Sort of.
Sort of.
See, the Intrepid commanded the ship. The Admiral commanded a group of ships. I think we can make it, John. He's kind of used to it.
Okay, let's go downstairs. Going downstairs.
Okay, so what's all this?
We're together. We do this all night.
No.
Yeah. Together, joking around. Yeah. We have a good time. Even with the people, we joke with them too. You know? Yeah. They all laugh and stuff. They enjoy it too.
So what is all this?
This is the Admiral Bridge. This is where the Admiral was in charge of task group with approximately 25 ships in it.
It's amazing. Yo, I love history, by the way. Can quickly seem boring. To me, it isn't. But for a stream, why not? Every once in a while. Get some history lessons here. Back down on Earth.
Yeah. Oh, we're going down.
Oh, there's more here. I haven't been back there yet. Let me see what they're writing in the chat here. Erica de Almeida. I don't know who that is. Thanks for watching, though. Erica. Shout out to Erica. W. Erica. Wait, is the live still working? Come on. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm always confused. I never know what's going on. Okay, I'm going back downstairs now. I'm getting hungry. But what time is it? It's now 2:30. Not bad. I should take a picture of you, honestly. Let me go back up there. Kind of did actually stream pic, right? Kind of took a stream pic. Kind of did. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is so this view is so lit. Like, look at this. What the hell? I gotta take a picture up there. At least I won. Oh, my battery's almost gone. Oh, no hablas inglés, está bueno. Hablo español también. Está bueno. Yo hablo español también. Hablo. Ay. Hablo. No sé qué. Si tú me escuchas, pero hablo español también. Qué bonita esta vista. Estamos aquí en Manhattan. Yep. Voy a tomar foto para mi Instagram o para mi colección. Vale. Voy a dejar este tripod aquí. Y ya. Ah. Voy a dejar. Por favor. Queda aquí. Gracias. Hago una foto. ¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así? No sé. Parezco como un turista. De nada, de nada, de nada, de nada. Espérate. Ay, ay, ay. Un poquito más fuerte. Ajá. Ese está bueno. Wow. El verano en Manhattan es lo mejor. El verano aquí, muy bien para divertir, para vivir, pero muy caro también. Si tú quieres divertir.
Is that go?
I think so.
I said Jet.
¿O tú entiendes inglés también? Ah, ok. Solo puedes decir pocas palabras en inglés. Ok. Está bueno. Solo decir unas pocas palabras. Ah. No te preocupes. Está bueno. Ok. Vale, vale. Ok. Puedes hablando en inglés lo que te resulte. Ya. Lo que te resulte más cómodo. A mí es igual, inglés o español. Ok. Sí. Vamos afuera. Where's the exit? Ah, through the gift shop. Es una tienda con ropa, regalos. Ajá. ¿Y esa chaqueta? Ajá. ¿De dónde eres tú? ¿Por qué? Ah. Estamos afuera. Si tú eres de Latinoamérica, el español es un poquito diferente porque en España hablamos con palabras diferentes y gente y Latinoamérica tiene mucho slang. Mucho slang. Pero está bien. Vámonos a casa. Okay. Ah, eres de Brasil. Muito prazer. Muito prazer. Obrigada. Tudo bem? Fala português. Ah. Fala português? Viva Brasil! Yo voy a los juegos de fútbol en la semana que viene. voy a los juegos de fútbol en la semana que viene en viernes. Brasil contra Haití. Voy a mostrar un video en directo en este viernes. En viernes 19, sí. Brasil contra Haití. My Portuguese is not really. My Spanish is way better. My Portuguese is not really the best, but I love Brazil. Me encanta Brasil mucho. Voy a visitar Brasil en el futuro. Uy. Car approaching. Viva Brasil. W Brasil. Ok. ¿A dónde vamos ahora? Vamos a... Tengo hambre. Ay. Expectativa. Sí. Google Maps. Ay, qué calor. Me gusta el calor mucho. Sí. De nada. De nada. Con tren y autobús. Aquí en Manhattan todo está lejos. Lejos, todo es lejos. Sao Paulo. Quiero visitar Brasil en el futuro. Me encanta Brasil mucho. Uy. La gente aquí está loca, muy loca. Ok. Vamos a este lado. ¿Aquí? Sí, ¿por qué no? ¿Estuviste en Manhattan, en los Estados Unidos? ¿Alguna vez o no? Like, have you been to America before? Yo no soy de aquí, soy de Alemania, soy de Europa. Y tengo 5 años aquí. Sí, tengo 5 años aquí en los Estados Unidos y me encanta mucho. Tiene mucha oportunidad para la gente negra y ya. Brasil, Brasil, Brasil. 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 Tudo bem? Tudo bem, Brasil? Tres de mis compañeros en mi trabajo son de Brasil. Sí. Son 3 o 4. 4 actualmente. Son 4 personas en mi trabajo que son de Brasil. Vámonos. Mayra, ¿tú crees que Brasil vas a ganar contra Haití? ¿Sí o no? ¿Qué tú piensas? ¿Qué tú piensas? ¿Qué tú piensas? Pero tengo amigos. Ah, qué bueno. ¿Tienes amigos en Brasil? Aquí. Uy. Manhattan es tan bonita, mira. Muy bonita. Well. Los coches de Cadillac. El edificio de Cadillac. Es el edificio, ¿no? No sé. Yup. Yup. ¿Dónde estoy? Hey. Tengo tiempo. Estoy en la calle. Oy, oy, oy. Es que me da un poco de cara. Ah. Un poco de cara cultura. Sí, sí. Somos afro-latinos. Mis padres son afro-latinos de Nigeria y Latinoamérica. Y me nacieron en Alemania. Y mis primos nacieron en España. Y ya. Y tengo 5 años aquí en los Estados Unidos y quiero hacer algo con YouTube. Para hacer un influencer o algo. No sé. Es como se pase. Y me gusta actuación también. Películas, televisión, sí. Tenemos un poquito de todo en mi familia. Alemán, español, pero alemán, español, yoruba y ya. Somos una familia cultural. Yo. Estoy de camino a el subway de Nueva York y voy a comprar algo para comer o beber. No sé. No sé en verdad. Pero tengo bastante hambre. Uy, maldito loco. Pero está bien. Yo como mi desayuno, huevos con pan como siempre. Brasil, Brasil, Brasil. Me encanta Brasil. Fresco, sí. El calor aquí es muy bonito. La batería de mi teléfono. Ahí. La batería. tengo mucha batería. Hace frío en Brasil. Uy. Hace frío en Brasil. ¿En verano en Brasil? ¿Realmente? Wow. Está llorando, es solo frío. Otoño, oh, en otoño. El calor viene en otoño, ¿no? Bueno. Sí, el verano es frío, pero el otoño es caliente como verano aquí. Porque todo el mundo tiene el verano entre los meses junio hasta octubre. Pero otros países tienen otros. Ok. Ay. Ok, está aquí. Muy bien. Vale, tengo un poquito más minutos de correr hasta el subway y es todo. Pues 10 minutos más. 10 minutos hasta el tren y ya. Y después vamos a casa porque mi teléfono solo tiene 7% de batería. 7%. No te preocupes, tengo un otro teléfono conmigo y un power bank. Ay. ¿Cuánto tiempo hasta el tren? 5 minutos. Vale, tenemos 5 minutos. Necesito el baño también. Uy, el baño, comida. Bueno, mira qué bonita Manhattan. Es Nueva York, Manhattan, el centro de la ciudad. Ahí. La claridad es baja. Ok. Si tú quieres divertir, solo tienes que vivir un verano en Nueva York. Nueva York. Ay, mi batería. Pasó un día precioso ahí. ¿Qué hora es en Brasil, en Sao Paulo? ¿Es la noche o el día? ¿Es la tarde? Dime cómo hacemos. Si tú me dices y ella también. Hace rato te quiero comer. Di qué va a hacer. Tarde. 15:54. Es lo mismo que aquí, ¿no? No. Estamos 1 hora detrás. Aquí son 2:54. Estamos 1 hora detrás de Brasil. Qué bueno. La policía en esa ciudad es muy ocupado con los criminales, con la local gente del Bronx y Brooklyn también. Y hay mucha gente loca aquí. Ok. Tengo que ir a la derecha o a la izquierda. No sé. Ah, estamos en Times Square. Un pequeño. Tengo 5% de batería. 5% de batería. Una pequeña diferencia. Sí. Una pequeñita diferencia. No duro mucho soltera, aprovechame. Solo 1 hora de diferencia. Ok. ¿A dónde voy? Estoy... una calle más para entrar al tren. El tren que me trae a la casa. Bueno. Mira aquí. Me gustan los edificios tan altos. Especialmente en verano. El verano es muy bonito aquí. Mira. Si tú quieres divertir. Tengo que hacer mucho más de live streams en la calle aquí. Porque hay mucho de hacer. Mucho más. Pues este viernes que viene y los otros días también. Si tú quieres divertir. Brasil. Me encanta Brasil mucho. Ay, qué calor. Qué puto calor. Fumando mucho marihuana aquí. No me gusta eso. Huele asco. El Times Square. Mira, es muy lejos de ahí. Sí. Vivo muy lejos de Manhattan. Tengo 1 hora o más de caminar a la casa. Hey. Es el Times Square. Mira. Ahí. El Times Square. Sí, de nada. Wow. New York. Bueno. ¿Dónde está el tren? El tren Está a la derecha, a la izquierda. Está a la derecha. Está a la derecha. Nueva York. Me gusta este calor mucho. Porque a veces la ciudad es muy caliente. Uy. Big bus. A unos de esos días voy a caminar con este city bus, con este autobús. Yep. Bueno, tengo que terminar este video porque mi batería es muy baja y ya. Gracias por Brasil. Gracias por ver este video y nos vemos la próxima vez. ¿Dónde está el pen? Este lado. A este lado no sé. Gracias por ver este video. Gracias a Erika. Erika. Y nos vemos la próxima vez. Gracias.